Good? Oh, he flexing the Nismo tag while driving the Skyline right now.
Yeah, you gotta leave it out.
Welcome back to my garage, where today we will be wrenching on the S14. If you guys have been keeping up with my vlogs, you guys will know that the current state of the car sounds like a tractor. Now, it is because I have a fat crack in my exhaust turbo manifold right there. So basically what we have to do, because my whole setup is bottom mount, we have to take out both the manifold and the turbo in order for me to pretty much have the manifold by itself. And then we could go about seeing if maybe we could get it welded, repaired, or if we might order a new one. Now, this isn't a task I'm looking forward to doing, but lucky for me, I have done it a couple times in the past. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, this shouldn't take too long to get this bad boy out of here. So I've been working on getting the manifold bolts off, and immediately I have ran into some struggles, specifically due to the manifold that I have. You can see my studs right there. Those are the easy ones I got out, but now there is a total of 8 bolts, and there's some left right there. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is extremely hard to fit a wrench right in that area. And even if you stick it up and got it vertically hanging out, there is no room for you to be able to loosen it. Also, these wrenches that I fit in there are super thin, so I barely have any leverage to loosen it in itself. Now, stock SR20 manifolds and different aftermarket ones don't have this crazy wrap around. This, I believe, is an ISR manifold, and it looks cool at first, but because of this intricate design, I seriously don't know how I'm supposed to get these bolts in those tight spaces. Yeah, there's a little example of some of the struggles you'll just find yourself running into. And now I'm definitely motivated to want to order a different manifold for this setup, so that when I'm bolting them back up, I'm not gonna have to run into the same issue. Oh my God. Well, boys, it's taken me approximately 3 hours to get this thing out. Wasn't the first time, but I definitely don't remember it being so annoying. And yeah, ignore the coolant leaking all over my garage. That's what happens when you disconnect some of these lines, and I don't have a perfect bucket underneath to align that. But anyways, I've always wanted to show you guys this up close, but there is my fat crack that makes my car sound like a tractor. In fact, there's actually another small one on this other pipe right next to it, but this one, that's a fat one. You could literally, I could literally see through that. I don't even know if it's worth welding that up or repairing that. I think what I'm gonna do is just order up a brand new manifold. Plus, it's gonna look a lot more nice and shiny, and hopefully be a lot easier to bolt on than whatever this one was to unbolt. I'll see you guys when I have my new product. We got the new Tomei manifold here. This is gonna be, oh, yo! We got so much Tomei swag with this. This ain't sponsored, by the way. Tomei is just cool. Oh, wow. It comes with a manifold gasket.
That's a nice set.
I ordered an extra, so I didn't even know. I mean, I guess we use it. Here it is. I hope I know what I'm doing, because this should be a bottom mount one. If it's top mount, then we're screwed. This is gonna be the shiniest it'll ever be. Oh, yeah, a little something like that. Tomei right on top. Actually, whoa. I should have done that after our dirty hands are about to work on it, but it's okay. That's sick. Now, hopefully, however they welded these, got these on here, hopefully these are stronger than what I currently had, because yeah, that's what essentially broke. Yeah, here's the old one.
Shorter piping, it might sound different.
Yeah, it in theory should. You don't have to get like retuned for it, do you?
Not for this.
I hope you don't. She going in. I'm getting the manifold attached to the motor up here. Cameron is underneath the car. He's attaching the downpipe to the turbo. It's gonna look nice. I mean, it's actually a lot more sunken down than I thought, but it's a lot nicer than the crusty old boy that we previously had in there. Are you good?
It's a little crusty.
Yeah, he's getting he might get some rust in his nostrils or eyes. Sorry, my downpipe is not exactly
Up to code.
Yeah, you're so close. Oh, you're in.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. What? Dead. Yeah, dead as a rock.
Okay. So get that figured out while I try to figure out your spark plug.
Okay. Bigfoot always saving the day, giving the car some life.
I'll just keep
Is that all it needed?
Yeah, it pumps up the oil inside the turbo.
Oh baby, she coming back to life, and hopefully she don't sound like a tractor this time. She doesn't sound like a tractor anymore. That startled me. I was like, I didn't see you get in the car. I was like, how did it just rev itself? But you're over there. We should let it warm up.
Sounds a lot smoother.
I mean, I hope so. But yeah, no more cracked manifold. Now it's gotta heat up. When it comes to working on cars, adding on another person to the task does not mean you will double the efficiency. Not always, but in this case, it definitely did. It took me about 3 hours to get that whole turbo setup and manifold out of the car, but getting it all back in and running took us basically half the time with Cameron's help here. So we are on a roll. Now there's still a couple more things maintenance-wise that I gotta do to the car. I definitely blew a strut in the front right. So ISR has sent out another replacement whole coilover that I want to get slapped in there. And then overall, then she's really good, at least for now, to roll. Then it's other small little suspension bits here and there. Okay, we got it. Oh. So when you blow a strut, what exactly does that mean?
The seal went bad, or yeah, mostly the seal goes bad, and then it's just
Where's the
fluid,
seal, like this?
like in here.
Oh. Whoa, man's is sus right there.
I was doing nothing, I swear.
Yeah, cut the clip. If you ever wanted to know how long it can take to screw something in, I mean, we can clearly see his gap that he has to go all the way down to with this thing. It's doing a lot of rotation. Old strut, that's probably blown. New ISR Coilover strut. The amount of positive camber you could have right there would be crazy. Be freaking like Tomei when he's scared.
Oh yeah.
The brake line's like freaking hanging on for dear life.
20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 16, 17, 18.
We're giving that stiffy boy. This is stance boy life.
Yep.
So
There
you
you
don't
go.
rub and already crack the already cracked fender. But
What crack?
yeah, what crack? I don't know what you're talking about. Leak fixed, strut fixed. She's going back to drifting soon.
How fast was this?
Dude, all in like 3 hours with more work than it took for me to like just take it out. Like, yeah. No, we cranked it out. We could still go get food. Let's test out. Is she back? Oh yeah. Oh, let's not hit the garbage man. Sorry about that. Let's turn the turn signal off. You guys probably also noticed that. Oh yeah. She's purring. Definitely doesn't sound like a tractor no more. And in celebratory fashion of getting my Nissans running, I let Cameron take out the R32. So we got both the Nissans out this fine afternoon. I gotta get my nice pink Vertex gloves on that I bought at Tokyo Auto Salon. Holy crap, these things are way too small for my fingers. They were definitely meant for a tiny Japanese man's hand and not my fingers, because they don't really fit, but oh well. I'm definitely gonna run them when driving this car no matter what. slight minor inconvenience in that we might run out of gas. It's really low down there, so we need a fuel stop. I'm scared to turn it off if it hasn't charged up enough.
It should.
I hope it comes to life after this. Obviously, filling up the car with gas, we gotta shut it down. If it's gonna start back up, I'm not sure, just because the battery's been dead for a bit while it's been sitting in my garage while I've been waiting for the manifold to come in and then get the turbo and manifold back on it. It's just been dead, and you know, usually to revive a battery and have the alternator do its job, you gotta have it drive for a while. And because we're so low on fuel, we haven't had that much time to drive it to this gas station, so praying that it freaking starts back up. We will see. It should.
I think it should.
Yeah, I hope so.
Please fire up.
All right, she still got life. Woo! Let's go. Okay, my battery is actually just strong enough. We're chilling.
I told you.
You did tell me. They are both out and alive. What a lovely day. The sun's out. Both cars are back in action. Now Cameron has both an R32 of his own, a GTR and an S chassis.
Yeah.
One street, one drift. Does this motivate you to get them both back on the road? Because
yeah.
his are in typical Nissan fashion down at the moment. I don't know which one's worse, frankly. He was supposed to get a brand new RB26 for his GTR, but they quoted him randomly and throughout the process like a year, 2 years.
Yeah, over a year.
Over a year that all of a sudden his motor got delayed. And then his S chassis, he's 1J swapping. That's a freaking can of worms in itself.
Yeah.
We got our wings. Now what's funny is that Cameron here is vegan, and when I presented Buffalo Wild Wings, this guy was stoked. He was so excited, but apparently they got cauliflower wings. So, I mean, it's good to know that the cauliflower wings are good enough that you still get excited over them.
Oh yeah.
Which is freaking, yeah, they look
They
good.
feel like, they taste like boneless wings if you put it down to it.
Yeah, because, I mean, well, obviously, there ain't no bone in them.
I hope not.
Well, successful day out here, getting my Nissans back in check. God, the front end of both of these cars. Oh, we're already working our way towards another exhaust manifold crack just by slowly keep on scraping my exhaust.
More angle, that's what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. We actually might have to raise up the car just a little bit. I know that's a stance boy sin, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I had the crack, was just because bottoming the whole exhaust setup on my driveway, that eventually has to crack something. Dude, I don't know which of these cars looks more menacing and crazy in the rearview mirror, like when you're rolling around, because on the way there I got to see the skyline, which looks like every time I forget like how good it looks, but then dude, this has a road presence unlike any other when it's like right behind you, and then you hear all the turbo flutter and everything. Yeah, solid success. Taking these out definitely reminds me of, you know, it just keeps me in check on why I have them, because it's definitely like the happiness is worth it when they work.